Hey guys, this is Theme Park Maniacs video that I'm gonna be using, but today we'll be reviewing Corkscrew at Cedar Point. I know many of you guys or many enthusiasts probably will hate on this ride, and I totally get it, but I'm gonna tell you guys my experience so far. So before we kick things off, um, I just want to say that this coaster is using your typical aerodynamics looping coaster trains with these over-the-shoulder restraints, which possibly make the ride also rough. So technically, this ride is known for being painful. Anyway, let's get to the review. So as you leave the station, you'll dip down a little bit, turning to the right. So technically, this is going to be the part before you do your ascent on the 85-foot tall lift hill. So you're just gonna keep turning around and get a good view of hotel breakers in front of you. And then yeah, this is an 85-foot chain lift hill. You get gorgeous views of Valraven to the right and more hotel breakers to the left. And you see Gatekeeper right in front of you. So you get great views from the lift hill, but again, this ride is not really that tall. And technically the track length is only 2,050 feet of track, so it's not really that huge of a coaster. So technically this is known for being a painful coaster, and so a lot of enthusiasts will avoid riding this whenever they go to Cedar Point. So then you cross to the top, you get gorgeous views again, and the drop is not really that big and it's not that steep either, so you get some good G's on the drop. Technically you get some airtime, but this is probably one of the painful moments of the ride. The airtime hill and the vertical loop, yeah, you really get some head banging going on there. You got some rattle, and it's just rough as heck. And then you turn around next to the sky ride, and then you go to these Corkscrew is over the midway, which is a really nice sensation of the ride. But of course this is just really known for being painful. If there's one thing that I want to improve this coaster, is just do some retracking or just get rid of it. And I think a lot of people say to get rid of this roller coaster, but they haven't took it down because this has been in the history for so long. Back to Theme Park Maniacs video. Technically, people would already know, like at least for many coaster enthusiasts would know that this is rough, but then they would still try to ride it for the credit. But they've already know that this is like bad, and actually there are also enthusiasts that just skip the ride because technically this is just not really smooth of a ride. So yeah, not too tall, not too fast. This is just your typical looping roller coaster. In fact, this opened in 1976, so this was Cedar Point's like first looping coaster, or at least Ohio's first upside down coaster ever built. So this was built for a long time. I don't think that this is going to go away soon, but if it does go away, there's something better that could replace it. Maybe an RMC Raptor. I know people have been saying the new RMC, Split Rex Giga coaster would do good here too, but this is just not really a good coaster. I'd probably rate this probably like a -1 or something. So it's not a good roller coaster, it's just painful. So if you're heading to Cedar Point or you plan going here, yeah, you could technically just ride this once for the credit, but if you know that it's rough, which I bet you guys know that this is rough, yeah, you probably mostly will just give this just a credit just by riding it once. But I don't think this is gonna be something that you want to just go on again during your visit, because technically this ride is known for being horrendously bad. So hopefully in the future they could replace it with something else. So maybe like an RMC Raptor or something. There's no single rail coaster at the park because maybe they didn't want to get it because it's a capacity issue, and well, if it can only get like 12 riders per car, yeah, sure. So 12 trains probably will fix that capacity issue. But again, they still have capacity issue because there's only one single fire line per rider or guest, so that's probably gonna have a problem with that. But hopefully in the future Cedar Point will seem to be bright. I mean, technically they're already trying to do a good job, so maybe they'll get a good coaster afterwards, so we'll see. So let me know in the comments if you've ridden this coaster, but you know, if it's rough, it's okay. I know a lot of you guys will hate on this, but just let me know anyway if you liked it. You know, I'd be weirded out if you said it's you know, good, but technically, if you're playing Cedar Point, let me know if you know, what you think about this coaster, and well, if you like it, then you're weird, but if you don't like it, then that's normal. So I'll see you guys then. Until next time, peace out.